You guys, welcome back to King Oz. This is now your David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade live fight night watch along now for you guys. And yes, what a fight this is going to be. Huge fight night in Las Vegas, of course. And I'm really looking forward to this main event. I'm really looking forward to this main event that we've got. Like, honestly, I feel like going up against it here tonight. And yeah, honestly, I can't wait. I'd say, overall, PBC putting on another great fight again for the fans. A fight that like we all really want to see, to be honest with you. And I feel like the winner of this fight should hopefully be getting that Canelo Alvarez fight. Like we got to see the winner of this fight, Canelo. Simple as that. Like it must happen. The winner must go up against Canelo. I feel like that's definitely the obvious. That's definitely the obvious route to go. You must fight Canelo if you win this fight. There can't be any avoiding going around it from either side. Like it's a big money fight. Whoever wins this fight versus Canelo. Obviously, we've just saw Jamal Charlo beat Jose Benavidez Jr. fairly easily on the point decision, basically winning the majority of the rounds. For being honest with you, just outclassed him all the way, to be honest with you. And like you'd say that was a pretty easy win for Jamal Charlo, if we're being honest with you. Just absolutely dominated him, landing the way better shots throughout the fight. And yeah, it wasn't really difficult for him at all for Jamal Charlo, just dominated and got a good sort of well-deserved points decision, to be honest. So yeah, good fight to watch. From Jamal, good, decent performance. It was good to see Jamal get a few rounds in. Obviously, Jamal would have been looking a little bit rusty, which he was, because obviously, we've been out for 2.5 years. So, it's nothing that we wouldn't expect, really. Nothing that I wasn't really expecting. Was expecting to show a bit of rust, which he was. And yeah, like we've seen a good solid fight, to be honest with you. We've seen a good solid fight between Jamal Charlo and Jose Benavidez Jr. Let me just double check those scorecards just quick. The scorecards for the fight were, what were they? Hang on. Both guys looking really calm backstage. Demetrius Andrade just been dancing around the whole time for the whole fight during that whole Jamal Charlo fight. He was cut back to him and he was just dancing around the whole time. In that Benavidez fight, I feel like Benavidez was, he was covering up well. He was covering up well, putting in a few decent shots of his own, but I feel like Jamal Charlo just, showed he was definitely on a different level, in my opinion, in that fight, to be honest with you. And, he was mostly just a punching bag that whole fight, to be honest with you, Jose Benavidez Jr. But yes, anyway, we're getting to our main event now. David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade is going to be getting underway extremely soon. We have not got long. We have not got long now at all until we will be underway with the main event. Yes, we're just gonna be waiting a few more minutes until we finally do get on with our main event. But yeah, I'm going with a Benavidez late stoppage. Here. I do think that, I do feel like earlier on in the rounds, Andrade can get some success because I feel like it might take Benavidez a bit to warm into the fight. That he'll eventually find his way, gets to where he wants to be, and I feel like Benavidez will actually be able to outwork Andrade and be able to stop him. I feel like Benavidez is definitely got the better gas tank than Andrade. Benavidez can go for ages, if we're being honest with you. He honestly can go for days. So, I feel like it's definitely a really tough ask for Andrade to win this fight. But, he's definitely got the power to do it. But I feel like Benavidez is more skilled and he does hit harder than Andrade. So I feel like, all the advantages are mostly in the favor of Benavidez. But yeah, look, let's just wait and see what happens here. It's going to certainly be an interesting fight. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Overall, if we did look at like percentages going into this fight, I'd probably like say it's like a 60-40 fight in the favor of Benavidez, probably. But you know, like you definitely can't count out Demetrius Andrade, in my opinion. You cannot count him out. He certainly does have a good chance of being able to win this fight. To be honest with you, so yeah, you can't count him out. But no, I am going with David Benavidez late stoppage here, though. They're trying to just stall it for as much as they can, for as long as they can. I feel like, I mean, I fully trust. I feel like going into this fight, I don't fully trust the chin of Demetrius Andrade, especially if it goes into the later rounds. I just don't really fully trust his chin in order to, predict him to win this fight. That's the problem I have. I don't think the chin of Andrade will be able to hold up, and because I just feel like Benavidez will be able to just outwork him as the fight goes on. It's gonna get even better, and it's gonna be even more in the favor of Benavidez. I feel like Andrade is gonna want to go for it early. That's how he's gonna want to do it. I think the later this fight goes, the more it favors David Benavidez, 100%, because of his great gas tank, as we know, and his movement, and he's more of the skilled fighter. But yeah, look, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this one, though. Let's wait and see. Gonna put out a poll. Who you guys got? That's the wrong thing. Start poll. What we got here? Prediction. Who you guys got? Benavidez or on Demetrius Andrade? Okay, there we go. Get voting on the poll now, guys. Who have you guys got in this really interesting matchup? Okay then. Right. We're about to be getting underway with the main event any minute now. This is certainly going to be a really good and interesting fight, in my opinion. I feel it's going to be a good tactical war. It's going to be a good, solid tactical war, in my opinion. That's what we like to see. Okay, let me set this up. Benavidez. Okay. Right. That's a bit boxing. So here we go. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one now, I think. It's gonna be a really good and interesting fight. Yeah, guys, get your final predictions in. Say how you think it's gonna go in the chat. Well, vote on the poll and say how you think it's gonna go in the chat as well, guys. Who have you guys got? David Benavidez or Demetrius Andrade? It's a really interesting fight. I mean, PBC are putting on some great fights this year, and in my opinion, like they've got to probably be the best boxing promotion of 2023, 100%. They've got to be. They've got to be. Putting on like big fights, Tank Garcia, this one obviously, Canelo, Jamal Charlo, Crawford Spence, don't forget as well. Like they've been putting on some real like proper fire fights, which we all want to see. So yeah, it's been a great year for PBC in my opinion. It's been a great year for them and Showtime. Obviously, it's Showtime's last year as well promoting, broadcasting PBC. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go from here after this one. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, obviously, in the last fight, Jamal Charlo getting an absolutely, fairly dominant win over Jose Benavidez Jr. Wasn't really difficult for him at all. Yes, ring rust was shown from Jamal Charlo, but he's still showing, very quick with his punches, very slick still. And Jamal Charlo did need to get those rounds in his in that fight against Jose Benavidez Jr. And, Benavidez took some great shots in that fight against Jamal Charlo. He took some good, quick shots, good unpredictable shots that, were coming at him from Charlo. So, yeah, certainly very, very interesting stuff. Hopefully we get underway with this one soon. I think we're about to. I think we're about to get underway with this one. No, they're taking their time as per usual. They're taking a bit of time to finally get on with this. Yeah, it's in Vegas. It's not at the MGM Grand. I'm not actually sure the exact arena this one's at, but I know for a fact it's in Vegas. That's all I know. If anyone knows the arena, let me know. It's not the MGM Grand. The obviously, a Vegas main event, no matter what's always massive. I mean, especially if it is at the MGM Grand, obviously, then it really does make it good and really interesting, of course. But yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to be on the way very shortly with this main event. And yeah, let's see what goes down. Let's see what goes down. But yeah, like Benavidez, he's just non-stop, isn't he? Zaps, he's just non-stop. David Benavidez is really going to be going at Andrade. But yeah, no, as I've been saying, I do feel like Andrade is going to need a good early start now, in my opinion. But yeah, here we go. We're going to be getting on the way now then. Yeah, Andrade needs to start well. He needs a good start. Needs to get the early rounds because Benavidez is really going to be coming back into this as the fight goes on. Benavidez is just going to be growing his way into this fight. So Andrade needs the early rounds, in my opinion. He needs to pick up early rounds or he needs an early stoppage, but I don't see that happening. Andrade's shown that he can be cracked. Especially like in his last fight and his last few fights. Okay then. Demetrius Andrade now about to make his ring walk. Big fight for him. Biggest fight of his career so far. You can get a big Canelo fight if you end up getting this win here. Huge, huge, huge fight for both guys. They both need to win this one. Both unbeaten. Big stakes on the line. Big stakes on the line. I'm looking forward to this fight. Yeah, like we've been waiting for this one for a while. I think we all know how great this fight can be. And I think overall, stylistically, it's a very interesting matchup. It's a very interesting matchup style-wise. So yeah, let's wait and see what goes down. Yeah, Andrade slowly making his ring walk now, making his way to the ring very slowly, milking the moment, very calm, dancing around backstage as well before the fight as well. While the whole Jamal Charlo fight was going on, Andrade was just there dancing backstage, very calm, very composed, very ready for this fight. How it should be. And, David Benavidez was just chilling backstage while that Jamal Charlo fight was on. I think he might have been watching it. I'm not sure. Yes, here we go. We're about to be getting underway very soon. Get your final votes on the poll, guys. Who do you think is going to win? Demetrius Andrade or David Benavidez? It's going to be an interesting one to say least. It's going to be a very interesting fight. Who's going to be able to get the win here? Yeah, I do think Benavidez is going to be able to go to the body. But like both guys in all their fights have shown some real good, strong body work, especially Andrade as well. He really does dig into the body, and I feel like that's what. And I feel like he's going to have to do a lot of that today. It's what he needs to do. He needs to go to the body a lot today, in my opinion. But yeah, let's see what he can do. Let's see. Two division world champion Demetrius Andrade. Now he's getting to the ring now. He's got this needs mask on. There we go. He's in there. Very calm and composed for this one. Really does believe he's got this one in the bag. He's shown confidence throughout this whole fight week. Same as David Benavidez. This is going to be a good fight. Just trying to look at a few things. Oh yeah, I need to get my whole judging thing up so I can score the fight. Okay, so either there we go. Okay, right. Here we go then. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new. David Benavidez now about to make his ring walk. Now then. Here we go. Both guys undefeated. Someone's got to lose their row here tonight. That's also a big part of what makes this fight extremely interesting. You know, there's massive high stakes for the winner. There's massive high stakes for the winner. Where does the loser go from here? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and find out. But, you know, a lot of big stakes are on the line. Both guys must win. It's a massive must-win fight for both guys. Massive big money fights down the line if you can get the win here. A Canelo fight, you know, must happen next for the winner. Simple as that. Like, there's no other way going around it. Like, the Canelo fight, Canelo versus the winner of this must happen 100%. Will it happen? I don't know. But it's got to, surely. It's got to. Canelo must fight the winner of this. Here comes David Benavidez now then. Here he comes. Massive fight for him. You'd say probably so far the biggest fight of David Benavidez's career. Will this one be tougher than Caleb Plant? I believe Andrade will be tougher than Caleb Plant. I honestly do think he will be. But, you know, Caleb Plant was able to put up a decent fight, showed great heart throughout the fight. But, you know, Benavidez was basically outworking. Benavidez was outworking Caleb Plant during their fight, though. But Caleb Plant was showing good heart and all that. But yeah, don't forget, so David Benavidez does have 27 wins, and 23 of his wins come by way of knockout. It's a really strong record for it. It's a really strong record that David Benavidez has actually got. So, and Andrade's got a good, strong record as well. They've both got good resumes. It's a really good, interesting fight, this one. And the styles match up really well. The styles, in my opinion, match up really well and make it a good, interesting fight. Here we go then. Andrade has he has 32 wins, obviously unbeaten, 0 defeats, and 19 of his 32 wins come by way of knockout. So, you know, Benavidez definitely showing he's got the more power than Andrade. I do overall think Benavidez is more skilled as well, but just because of that doesn't mean you're going to be able to win this fight. Andrade certainly does have a big game plan coming into this one, and you know I feel like Andrade could be a bad matchup for Benavidez. Andrade is going to really be wanting to come forward and pressure Benavidez a lot. Can Andrade take Benavidez to proper, really deep waters in this fight? I reckon he could do. But I'm going with David Benavidez to win though in round 10. But let's wait and see what happens. I could be wrong. But yeah, guys, get your final votes in the poll. Say what you think in the chat as well, guys, throughout this fight. It's going to be a real banger, this one. Here we go. Premier boxing champions. I need to check something. I think I might have done something wrong here. In this. No, I did that right. Okay. So far we got 6 votes on the poll. Vote for Andrade. 83% of the poll to Benavidez. 17% of the poll to Demetrius Andrade. Vote on that for Andrade, guys. Benavidez looking really focused and ready to go. Andrade does as well. Both guys looking calm, really ready to go, all amped up. I can't wait for this one. Can't wait for this one. It's a real good, tense fight, in my opinion. And yeah, as I've been saying this whole time, both guys can't afford to lose. Andrade 10-0 in world title fights. I mean, both guys are an incredible. They have both have an incredible resume and an incredible record. Like, who's going to lose their row here tonight? It has to be one of them. Who will it be? Obviously, Benavidez coming into it as the WBC interim super middleweight champion. Andrade the challenger. Like Andrade, like he can in a way can kind of match Benavidez for height. There's been a lot of people that Benavidez has fought which can't really match him for height. Andrade can in physicality and in height. Andrade can match Benavidez. So, that makes it again, even more interesting than a lot of, each of these guys' past fights. Here we go then. There we go, David Benavidez. So, Andrade, is he Andre or Andrade? I don't know. Andrade, he's 1.80 meters, but he's 1.80 meters, and Benavidez is 1.84 meters. Here we go then. Oh, I messed this up. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade going at it now then. We're about to be getting underway any moment now with this huge, huge, huge fight, which we've all been waiting for. It's a fight we've wanted to see. A massive fight that PBC have put on this year again. And we're about to be getting underway with the first round. Here we go. Main events of the evening getting underway. We're underway. Here we go. Benavidez, Andrade. Here we go. Benavidez coming forward quickly there. Andrade forces the clinch. Here we go then. Yeah, I do think Andrade will probably, try and start the faster, but no, Benavidez looking good at the moment, quick on his feet, quick with his movements at the moment. Like you can tell there is height, there is like a big height advantage there, but it's not as much as a few have been for a few people that Benavidez is for. Andrade there going to the body. Yeah, both obviously, having a feel out of each other here in this round. Looking at the styles, trying to find their openings. See a few little things. But yeah, Andrade looking all right at the moment. Trying to measure the range while Benavidez trying to get into range, find his range, and then probably start to want to pick off with the jab. Benavidez there goes to the body. And now Demetrius just circling around him at the moment. Again there. Andrade. Yeah, a bit of a slow pace one so far in this first round. Andrade's just, circling around him at the moment. Is he Andre or Andrade or whatever? Andrade there goes to the body. Oh yeah, he is. Andrade is the southpaw as well between the two. So, you know, it certainly, does make that interesting as well. Like he could be unpredictable for Benavidez here, like slightly fainting forward a bit. Benavidez, I mean, it's a difficult round to score with 40 seconds left as well here. It's a difficult round to score. It's really difficult to say who you think you'd give this one to at the moment. Good stuff there. Benavidez picks him off there with the right hand. Trying to come forward, then he took but misses. Benavidez going to the body. You've got 10 seconds left of the round here. Good stuff there by Andrade coming forward well. Makes it miss, and now Andrade's going after him at the end of the round. And that's the round done. I'd probably give that one to Andrade, to be fair. I probably will give that first round to Demetrius Andrade. I think we did see the better work from him there. But yeah, like both just trying to find their range, both, filling out the styles and stuff. It's an interesting fight. Interesting styles, interesting fights. 1-0 David. No, I've got 1-0 to Demetrius there. Thought we did see the better shot slants from him. Benavidez is still trying to, I don't know, he's still trying to find his range a bit at the moment, but it's only the first round. There wasn't much in that one at all, not going to lie. You can give that one either way, in my opinion. It was a hard one to score, but I think, round two's underway. But yeah, I feel like the better one was put in there by Andrade. Oh, good shots there by Andrade there. Quick with his hands there as well. Good there by Benavidez. Andrade landing a good one there. Landing two good shots. Up close there. He's trying to get in and out. Trying to tangle up Benavidez a bit. Trying to outwork him. Can he try and outwork him in the clinches as well? Try and tire him out, Andrade. Have to wait and see. Benavidez there gets in with the jab. Oh, good shot there by Benavidez. Caught him. Yeah, but Demetrius making Benavidez miss a bit here. Going with that jab well there. Andrade, but he's getting caught with the right hand of Benavidez every now and then. It's not doing anything to him at the moment, but Benavidez throwing it out there well. So they come forward well. Benavidez covering up well. Difficult to hit there. Yeah, like he was putting combinations together, Andrade, but they were all missing. They were all blocked by Benavidez there. He's doing well with a jab at the moment. Good stuff there by Benavidez. Andrade trying to rough him up a bit here. Andrade trying to rough him up a bit. Yeah, it's interesting so far. Andrade there landing. Yeah, Andrade taking the front foot at the moment. He's on the front foot. I feel like he's going to want to. Andrade's going to want to try and get him up on the ropes. Andrade's going to want to try and rough him up there. It's looking like good shots there by Andrade. by Andrade. Benavidez there trying to come forward the jab, but missing. Andrade countering well. Yeah, Andrade moving well on his feet at the moment, covering up well as well. Benavidez there with a good shot. And that's that round done. That's round 2 done. I'd probably again give that one to Demetrius Andrade there. I think, yeah, the better shots are landing from Demetrius at the moment. The better shots are landing from Demetrius. But yeah, Andrade takes those first 2 rounds for me. There's hardly anything in it, really. There's hardly anything in it, but no, I think Andrade's landing the better shots. He's landed the better shots in these last 2 rounds so far, more meaningful ones, and he's been trying to make Benavidez miss a bit, which he's been doing well successfully. Yeah, Andrade definitely puts in the better work in that round, 100% there. Here we go. Round 3 is now underway. Here we go. Benavidez trying to come out quick, but Andrade there landing some good one too. Andrade trying to go to the body. Benavidez out of the way of that. Andrade landed to the body there. That's splitting them apart here, having a word. Good shot there by Andrade. None of them fully getting through, but Andrade's definitely thrown more. Benavidez just trying to time himself a bit, and Andrade's good trying to duck under these shots. Good stuff there by Andrade. Benavidez trying to come forward and force something here. But yeah, Benavidez still trying to pick his range well now. He's just trying to go in with that jab. But Andrade throwing a lot at the moment. Andrade's throwing a lot. Benavidez there he's showing good footwork. Good. Oh, we went to the body well there, Benavidez. Andrade making a miss. Andrade making a miss quite a bit at the moment. And yeah, Andrade's now got him up on the ropes, trying to rough him up a little bit. But yeah, Andrade's doing a good job at the moment. He's doing a really good job. Going to the jab. Going with the jab there, sorry, and blocks that one well. Doing a good job at the moment, Andrade, in this fight. A really good job. Benavidez trying to come forward well with that jab. Andrade's movement seems to be a bit much for Benavidez, but I feel like Benavidez will know this, and Benavidez doesn't really gas out. You never really see Benavidez tire, so he's going to be able to pick the right spots as the fight goes on. I feel like. And Benavidez is going to grow his way into this fight. He's going to eventually find his range. But Andrade's doing well at the moment. A minute left here with this 3rd round. Now Benavidez there tries to go in with that right hook there. Landing the jab there, goes in with that right straight. Here we go. So better now from David Benavidez. Good stuff there. Oh. Now Benavidez trying to come at him now. It's been a good last 30 seconds for Benavidez here. Andrade there. But yeah, Benavidez looks to be controlling it a bit more here later on in this 3rd round. Would we be able to give him the round though? Trying to gain some reaction out of the feints there. Andrade landing to the body, going with some good combinations. There we go. That's round 3 done. Again, I'd probably give it to Andrade. I've got 3-0 at the moment. That one was probably I don't know, that was a decent round though, that one, to be honest. Round 3 is a decent round. Yeah, I've got 3-0 to Andrade, but there's not really too much in it at the moment though. Probably landed the better ones again. There you guys. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, of course. But yeah, I've got 3-0. I've got 3-0. You guys say how your scoring is as well. Here you go. Round 4's about to get underway. Yeah, I feel like that last round was pretty close though. But I've got 3-0 to Andrade. Here we go. Round 4 underway. Here we go then. Benavidez going into the body there. I think Andrade's saying that was a bit low. Andrade's saying a bit low. SWS Boxing says a 2-1 Andrade. Yeah, fair enough. First round definitely was close. But yeah, third round as well was close. First and third round were close. Second, I think, definitely Andrade. In my opinion. But yeah, he's a bit hurt from a low blow. Andrade. But yeah, now we're back. 2 minutes 30 left in the round here. Good shots there by Andrade. Now Benavidez trying to pressure him, trying to cut the ring off a bit now. Benavidez trying to rough him up a bit now, up close. Benavidez blocking quite a few of these shots here, to be honest. Benavidez coming forward well. Yeah, Benavidez blocking a lot of these and then going in with that right hand to the body. Trying to go with that jab. Andrade clinching a lot here. Good shots there by Benavidez. On the inside, good uppercuts he was landing. Goes to the body there with that right hook. Yeah, Benavidez kind of catching all these shots on the gloves, to be honest with you. Oh, good shot there to the body by Andrade. Benavidez caught him on the temple there. Good right hand there by Andrade. By Benavidez. Benavidez walking forwards well at the moment, trying to cut the ring off as much as he can. But Andrade's moving around a lot. He's trying to knock out Benavidez, but when will Andrade eventually knock her out? Good shots there by Andrade. It's an interesting one at the moment. How many rounds? It's a 12 rounder, this one. 12 rounder. Oh, good there by Benavidez. Andrade going to the body a lot, as I was saying before the fight, which he would do. Yeah, like we were saying before the fight, yes, Andrade will have to pick up these earlier rounds. Benavidez slightly getting back into it a bit more here, blocking these shots well, and then coming through with a few counters. Good left hook to the body there by Benavidez, coming forward well. Andrade catching with a few that. Oh, big shot there by Benavidez. Drops him. Benavidez drops him. There we go. Great stuff there by Benavidez. Ends up dropping him there at the very end of this round 4. He's able to catch him. He's been catching him a lot all round. And there we go. That's a 10-8 round to Benavidez. 10-8 Benavidez. Changing that one around there. Good stuff. Good knockdown as well. Catching the counters looking good all round. Looking all good in that round 4 there. And David Benavidez with a good knockdown at the end of round 4. Benavidez, let's have a look at this knockdown here again. Going to the body. Oh, wait, no, that was the low blow. Show the knockdown. Show us the knockdown. Show us the knockdown. Yeah, big shot there. Big right hand. Big right hand. Follow through. And yeah, is that big right hand there. Caught Andrade when he was trying to come in. And yeah, big shot. I feel like that can definitely change the whole complexion of the fight, to be honest with you. I honestly do. Like, Benavidez got scary power. He's got real blade scary power. We've been saying it throughout the build-up. And that's a good knockdown there. Round 5 anyway, now underway. Round 5. Here we go. Are we going to be seeing the end here? Benavidez really trying to start to put on him now. He won't gas out, Benavidez. He won't gas out. Timing these shots well now, Benavidez. This is really good. He's let Andrade basically try and gas himself out. And now Benavidez is there catching him well. Andrade still moving around a bit with a tighter guard. Andrade is going to be cautious now. Good shots. Good uppercut there by Benavidez. Going to the body well. Benavidez catching all these shots. Yeah, Benavidez just catching all these shots. He's trying to cut the ring off a bit more now. It's difficult with the movement though. Good hook, lead hook there by Benavidez. And again, good shots here from Benavidez. Minute 30 left in the round. Oh, big shot by Benavidez there. These hooks are looking really strong. This is really good stuff now from Benavidez. Andrade fires back with a few though. Big quick shots there by Benavidez. Yeah, he's coming forward well now, Benavidez. Good hooks again. Oh, has he got him hurt here? Going to the body there, Benavidez. Oh, big overhand. He's going down now, Andrade. He stayed up somehow. Big shots there, from Benavidez. Oh, again, big right hand, big left hand there by Benavidez. Gonna probably land a massive right in a minute. Catching Andrade with some massive ones. Andrade swings to the heavens there and misses. And 10 seconds left here of this 5th round. Dominating here, Benavidez. Andrade trying to dig to the body. Big shots here by Benavidez. Is Andrade going down at the end of the round? That's the round. He stayed on his feet somehow. Andrade. Big round again there from Benavidez. That's a 10-9 to David Benavidez there. I mean, Andrade's hurt. Andrade's really hurt now. Benavidez looking good now. Definitely upping the pace a lot more in that round there. Where are they both from? Benavidez. Benavidez, well, he's kind of like Mexican American, and Andrade's American. Yeah, big shots there from Benavidez. Massive shots. Andrade somehow stayed on his feet. Amazing, showing a good chin there, showing great heart in this fight. Andrade. I feel like he was just just going forward a bit too hard. I feel like in Andrade, he's knackered himself out with the movement. Doctors checking up on him there. Are they going to stop it? They won't stop it. Here we go. Round 6 underway. Andrade really does sense a knockout or something here, though. Can Andrade get back into this? And the ref checking on him again here. Yeah, Benavidez going to be looking for a finish here. 2 minutes 40 left here of this round. Benavidez in complete control now. Good jab. And that knockdown's really changed the whole complexion of this fight. Good shots there by Benavidez. And again, big body shot there by David Benavidez. Now going up top with that right hook. 2 minutes left here in this round. Big overhand there by Benavidez. Now going with a straight. These shots together well now. Andrade just kind of stumbling around the ring a bit at the moment. He hasn't really. He's on slightly wobbly legs at the moment. Andrade. Footwork's not there anymore. Benavidez is really wore him out. Big shots here. Big shots by Benavidez. Going to the body now. That body work's really wearing down. Andrade using that against him. Andrade can't land. He's barely able to throw. Oh, big shots. Andrade trying to fire back. Andrade's just his feet aren't under him. Andrade, his feet are not under him. Big shots again by Benavidez. Staying on his feet well though, Andrade. Big fair play to him. Big respect to Andrade. Yeah, Benavidez, just everything's just catching up to Andrade now. Benavidez just walking him down, cutting the ring off, and just Andrade landing some good shots, firing back. Good shots by Andrade there, but to be fair, Benavidez taking quite a few of them on the gloves. Oh, big shots. Oh, big shots there by Benavidez. Big shots. Oh, 15 seconds left here of this round 6. Andrade needs to hang on. Got a timeout. The gum shield fell out there of Andrade. And again, big shots as Benavidez is coming forward. Andrade there. There we go. That was close to being stopped, I feel like. That was close to being stopped. They're going to be having a look at Andrade here. That was a great round there for David Benavidez. Andrade was hardly able to throw. It's getting worse and worse for him by the round. For Demetrius Andrade. Round 6, I'd get, that obviously goes to Benavidez. Taking complete control of this fight now. David Benavidez. He's in complete cruise control. Dotson, everyone checking. Oh, they're telling him to stop it. It's over. The corner have pulled out Demetrius Andrade, and David Benavidez has won in round 6. It's all over. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the right decision from the corner. They've had to pull Andrade out. Andrade didn't want it. He was showing great heart throughout the fight. But yeah, David Benavidez, great stuff. Just turn it off and then just put it in the office. Great stuff by David Benavidez. What a fight! So we need to see that Canelo fight next. We need to see that Canelo fight next. I don't know. I feel like Canelo might be a bit too skilled. I don't know, but Benavidez, he's got the power to really knock down Canelo. This could be Canelo's hardest, one of his biggest tests yet, and you never know. Benavidez could put Canelo down and could have him in a world of trouble. Honestly, you never know. Benavidez, he could try and probably knacker out Canelo. It's going to be such an interesting fight. It must be next. Benavidez, the much bigger guy. It must be next. But yeah, Benavidez still the WBC interim super middleweight champion of the world. Massive win for him there. Benavidez wins round 6. Stoppage. Wins At the end of round 6, David Benavidez has got the win. Massive win. Come says get in. Yeah, I mean, great stuff from Benavidez there. It kind of went, a bit how I expected. To be fair, I expected the stoppage to come a bit later, but I expected Andrade to pick up the earlier rounds, which he did on my card, and most likely the judges as well. And he'd eventually get himself tired out. It was only a matter of time. I feel like Andrade's movement just eventually kind of caught up to him because he's moving around so much. Then Benavidez really going to the body well, then going up top well. Great performance there by Benavidez. Great performance. And yeah, we need to see him fight Canelo next. That's the fight we need to see next. David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. That's what we need to see. Great performance though by Benavidez. I'm gonna put out a poll now. Who would win? Who would win? Canelo or Benavidez? Benavidez. Who would win that fight? Canelo or Benavidez? Who wins? Great. It's a great fight in my opinion. Yeah, who do you guys think wins? One around 1,060 £1,060 bet. But yeah, guys, get voting on the poll. Who have you guys got, Canelo or David Benavidez? If that fight is next, I'm gonna see what Benavidez has got to say. Surely he's got to call out Canelo. Surely he's gonna call out Canelo after that. But yeah, well-deserved win there for David Benavidez. Coming forward really well, going to the body well, putting his work together well, and yeah, good solid performance and a well-deserved win for David Benavidez. Let's see what Benavidez has got to say here in his interview. This pay-per-view is a flop. I'm glad I didn't pay for this fight. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the Charlo fight wasn't exactly the most entertaining fight to watch. This main event, yeah, Benavidez basically, just destroyed him really. But yeah, like great performance from Benavidez. Ended up, being able to win. But yeah, vote on the poll, guys. Who do you think will win, Canelo or Benavidez? Oh, there we go. He is calling out Canelo. He is calling out Benavidez. Is calling out Canelo there. He's saying he wants that fight. Drop a like on the stream, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Would of course me love if you could, guys. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like it can be a tough test for Canelo. Been away, I still feel like Canelo is too skilled for him. I feel like Benavidez can be a bit sloppy at times. Canelo's still the ace and in America. Yeah, he is, and in Mexico as well. Obviously, both guys Mexican. But yeah, I do feel like Canelo beats Benavidez. Benavidez can win the fight. Don't get me wrong. Like, he can win the fight. Benavidez has a good chance of winning it. He can. But I mean, the height advantage and stuff like that. Like, Benavidez is a big man for super middleweights, as we know. He's a big man for super middleweight. But I feel like Canelo could be. I don't know. I feel like it's an interesting fight, but I feel like Canelo could be too skilled. But 5'8" Canelo or 5'9" Canelo or something versus 5'9" Canelo versus 6'2" Benavidez. Like, it's I don't know. It's an interesting one. Who wins that fight? Vote on the poll. Who do you guys think wins, Benavidez or Canelo? You think the AJ pay-per-view will be a success? 100% it will. Like, the card, like the card they've got, like, AJ Wallin, great fight. Wilder, Wilder Parker, great fight. I feel like as well though. I don't get why, how you can get AJ and Wilder on the same card, but they're not fighting. That's not good in my opinion. But yeah, like you've got Bivol versus Lyndon Arthur, great fight. Daniel Dubois, Jamal Miller, great fight. Like, you've got some great fights on that card. Jaya Patea's on that card as well. Like, it's a great fight, that Day of the Reckoning card on December 23rd. You've got, yeah, like there's some really great fights. There's some great fights on that card. Surely it will sell. I mean, I reckon it could do. I know. I reckon 800K pay-per-view buys it would do. I mean, could it be? Could it do 1 million? I feel like it's an interesting one. But surely it gets at least 800, 700K or something. Possibly more. Yeah, Andrade giving him some credit after the fight. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, Canelo's still the A side. Well, yeah, obviously he's the champion as well, Canelo. So yeah, he's the A side. Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, vote on the poll before we do end, guys. Who do you guys think will win, David Benavidez or Canelo? I mean, I just feel like at times, Benavidez is such a strong hitter though, but Canelo's movement's something else though, isn't it? If we're being honest with you, Canelo moves different. He's got great defense, and Canelo's not going to be like Andrade. He's not ready. He's not going to absolutely tire himself out. Canelo's got an amazing boxing brain, and I don't know. I feel, but it's just that I feel like Canelo's the way more skilled fighter than Benavidez. I feel like Canelo would be really hard to hit for Benavidez. But Benavidez would be hard for Canelo to tire out. I feel like it's a really interesting fight, Benavidez and Canelo. Canelo's definitely the way more skilled guy, though. That's the thing. But it's not just skill that wins it; power wins it. And Benavidez is definitely the more powerful guy than Canelo. But Canelo's powerful as well. But Benavidez is the bigger guy. It's a difficult fight to predict. It's a difficult fight to predict, in my opinion. I don't think there's any clear winner. I've just looked and I see people saying, "Oh, there's no way Benavidez beats Canelo." Like he can, 100%. I don't know who could be the favorite going into it. I don't know, man. I don't know. What's next for Andrade, though? I think is an interesting question. Andrade, I don't know. He just needs to go back to the drawing board. Really, there's still big fights out there for Andrade. Nothing to be ashamed about losing to David Benavidez. Nothing to be ashamed about for him whatsoever, if we're being completely honest with you. Both great fighters and, both put their own on the line. So, both deserve huge respect. Both guys top fighters. So, yeah. Anyway, obviously, Jamal Charlo versus, what's it called? Was an interesting fight as well. I'm going to have to do a review on that. Canelo versus David is going to be fireworks. It will be definitely. Canelo versus Mondial will be a fun fight. It is, but we want the bloody Benavidez fight. That's the fight to make. Canelo and Benavidez. It must happen, in my opinion. 2024. It must go. It must go down. It must happen. So far, we're seeing some decent fights which have been announced for 2024. Well, no, one decent fight's been announced for 2024, and that's Fury Usyk so far. But yeah, this fight's got to happen. Surely, I want to see this fight. I know it's got to happen in May. May's when a lot of these big fights happen in Vegas. It's got to happen in May. Canelo versus Benavidez. Surely it will. It's got to. It's got to happen in May, without a shadow of a doubt. There can't be any hiding away from this one anymore. It must happen. It's the right time. This is exactly the right time. How long have we got left of Canelo's definite best? Benavidez is still a young guy, 26 years old. Canelo has so many options. He's a superstar. Very true. Very true. He does. There's so many great fights out there for Canelo, but Benavidez is the one that must be next. But, you know, Canelo's still got great fights he can take after the Benavidez fight, win or lose, 100%. So, yes. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be wrapping the stream up in a minute. So, yeah, make sure you get your final comments in. Get your votes on the poll as well, Canelo or Benavidez. So I got 4 votes. We got 4 votes on the poll. 75% Canelo, 25% to Benavidez. So you guys think will win. Will Benavidez take 20% for Canelo? I doubt it. He'd want more than that. I feel like 70-30 would be fair. But no, Canelo's the way bigger superstar, though, than Benavidez. 100% he is. It's going to be interesting to see how the negotiations go for that one. But it must happen. There can't be any messing around in the blade negotiations. This one must bloody happen. Surely it's got to. Surely we've got to see it happen. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll probably be back next weekend for the Ryan Garcia fight, which should be interesting. So make sure you guys tune for that. I'll be bringing out reviews for these fights as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stream here. Thanks for watching the video of King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.